dashboard which you get after registration. Which is important menu for you is first of all settings and tools, my profile, and here it's necessary to set your profile. First of all, name, Peter Pan, this is a testing account, company name, test company, city New York, zip code, country United States, for example, and some telephone number maybe with prefix 001, etc. Submit. Now go to GDPR cookies and create new terms. This is the part where you create new terms of use and term and policy, etc. for your site. What is important here is to decide if you have information site, third-party tracking, or Correctsender tracking. In fact, we distinguish between two sites, information site and registration website. Information website this is a sample of information website. As you can see, there is no option to leave customer data on this website. Even if I click contact, there is just information about their telephone number, about their website, etc. And that's all what they leave. So what they have. So customers must call them offline. It means this page is not storing any data. Another example is here Finlay first class service. This is kind of car service. And even though here is sign in option, this is not a public sign-in. I believe this is sign-in for the drivers. It's kind of internal system, and internal system would be regulated by the different way. I believe drivers will sign some job agreement and confidentiality agreement, etc. So this is not, as you can see, there is no registration for the public. So this kind of site we call usually information website. Another option, this is a registration website. In fact, this is just landing page because there is no other option than just leave email, first name, last name, address, and zip code. This is a typical registration website where people can register for SAR, National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Another option is, for example, the Straits Times. Here again there is option to subscribe, and after subscribe you can choose which one you want, select, etc. Or another option, again, manage subscription, promotions. So once there is some subscription, again people leave some email address and password, or even more data, address, telephone number, whatever is necessary. Let's come back and I will show you the option first of information website. So we select it, and here is the cookie banner, how it will look like. There is something like headline, subheadline, and 3 buttons. So as you can see, title of website, we can choose whichever we want. For example, test page 1. Button accept. We can all this text might be translated to any language. Now we work with the English, so we can type here accept or any other word if you want in your language. Privacy policy the same. If you want to have a deny button, it means people can, or visitors can, deny your cookie policy, and in that case there will be forwarded to another page. You can edit this. By default, this is some European GDPR declaration or whatever, so if they do not agree with your terms of or cookies, they can be forwarded to this address. And then there are this was another text, attention please, which again should be formatted. There was subtitle, this website used cookies. By continuing to use or like you consent to use of cookies. And there is cookie policy, privacy policy, and terms of use. Again, there are the names of the or text on the buttons. It can be translated to any other language. And now here is the cookie policy text. It's a privacy policy text. And the third is the terms and conditions or terms of use. As you can see, there are some tags here. This tag will be replaced by the company name which you set up in the previous step. All these texts here are very general. I propose you to check it and edit it. The best way how you can do it is if you find in your industry some competitors which already have this text done, which paid maybe thousands of dollars or whichever currency to the lawyer, and get inspiration from them in order to edit this text. I don't say copy paste, but get inspired by them. Once everything is done, click save. Now we must set the URL address of the website we want this cookie will appear. For this special purpose we have URL called testing page, so test.correctsender.com. Assign. So assignment is done, you can edit it anytime. And now if we come to the dashboard, GDPR dashboard, there is a new option here, copy embed. So this is embed code which should be inserted into the web page, copy, and it's done. Now here is our testing web page which we call test.correctsender.com. This is a simple just template, upload it, and as you can see, I will reload it. As you can see, there is no cookie bar. Now I go to administration. In this case, it's the settings and script incentive. This is WordPress side, but Correctsender works with any other site. And enter the code, embed code here. It's the same place where you used to enter, for example, Google Pixel or Facebook Pixel. So this is usually very well documented, and if you don't know where is it, just look for some help on YouTube. Save changes. So now this piece of code was inserted into page, and look what happens if now I reload the website. This cookie bar suddenly appeared here at the bottom of the page. There are few options. First of all, you can see the text which is editable in the administration, and there is a button deny. If I click it, because we left it in administration as the clicked, we will be redirected to EU data protection or whichever other website which you set up in your administration. Then there is a privacy policy. Once I click privacy policy, there is a new bar which appears with cookie policy, privacy policy of terms of use. All these buttons are clickable, and here you can see this. There is a replaced email single from this privacy policy. Okay, there is also privacy policy for test company, because there was this tag test name of the company, so it is replaced, the mail is replaced, and this is the text which you edited in your administration. The same for terms of use. Everything is editable in administration. Now I can close it, and if I accept it, this terms cookie policy is accepted, and it can be anytime. Again, click and see all these buttons. Which cookies, in fact, how you know which cookies are collected by your site? There is a simple click F12. I am now in Google Chrome, and if I go to application, cookies, so you see there is a GDPR cookie, and the other cookies are usually collected by WordPress or by this CMS which I use here. So this is all about information website cookie bar.